Kaders is arguably the most talented 18-year-old skateboarder on the planet right now. A few months ago, he put out a video part on his YouTube channel called Thank You Vans, announcing that he was departing ways with Vans right after they dropped his Pro colorway. Kaders has been and continues to just toy with skateboard companies, and today we're going to talk whether this is helping or hurting Kaders' stock in the skateboard industry. As well, I want to look forward to see what moves could be a good option for Kaders moving forward as far as a shoe sponsor in skateboarding. But first, let's go ahead and get warmed up real quick. So for this warm up, we're gonna take a page out of Kaders' book. In his Thank You Vans part, he did this crazy switch flip that was like ultra tweaked. And since seeing that, I've wondered if I could do an insanely tweaked kickflip like that. So we're gonna do some basic flat ground tricks, but then we're gonna try and get our kickflip as tweaked as possible. So let's see how we do. No surprise that my kickflip is nothing like Kaders'. His switch flip is a million times better than my regular kickflip. We're gonna keep working on it, and hopefully we'll get that nice dip flip. I've done it in the past, but recently I've just been losing my kickflip. So Kaders has this history of leaving shoe companies. Reynolds got him onto America, and then when Reynolds left, he left to go to Vans with Reynolds, and then right as soon as Vans came out with Kaders' Pro colorway, he immediately jumped ship and came out with that video part that you probably all saw on YouTube, Thank You Vans. Now at the end of this video part are some clips of him skating in some Nike dunks. I'm sure along with a lot of you, I was convinced that Kaders was going to Nike, but then like a month or so later, he ended up posting this clip to his Instagram where he was skating in ADIDAS. So all of us were puzzled and confused, trying to figure out what this was all about, who was Kaders' next shoe sponsor, and through all this, Kaders definitely grabbed everybody's attention, which I think was his point. Kaders' young, and I think more than anything, likes people talking about him. Obviously, I don't know him personally, that's just the vibe that I get. I think he thinks it's funny to get people talking and speculating and all this. But I also think that this could be really good for Kaders' career. Wearing Nike one week and wearing Adidas the next week, I think raises a lot of eyebrows. And the more eyeballs that are on Kaders, the higher his stock goes up in the skateboard industry. The more attention that he has on him, the more of an asset he is to whatever shoe company ends up ultimately signing him, which will give him some leverage when he's negotiating a shoe contract. I don't really think Kaders cares too much about the money aspect of things. I'm sure he cares about having financial security and whatnot, but I can't see him getting too crazy about, you know, how many more thousands of dollars I'm gonna get each year from this brand or that brand. I think ultimately he's gonna go with whichever one he likes the most, but I do think he likes playing this game. I think he likes toying with our attention, and while I do think that this could be an asset for him, I think it could also backfire on him. When shoe companies are looking at his track record, loyalty or disloyalty to previous shoe companies, I think that factors in their mind when they're going to sign him. Because the last thing that you want is to sign a kid and then 3 months later have him be bored and switch to another shoe company just because he likes the attention. Now I'm sure there's all sorts of legality to all these contracts and whatnot, but even if Kaders were to do something as stupid as sign with Nike and wear Adidas, it just would not be a good look for Nike at all. So I think this could raise some red flags for Nike and Adidas, whether or not Kaders is a reliable skater to sponsor. But at the same time, I think Kaders could be playing the same game in reverse. Maybe the reason that Kaders is toying with these shoe companies is just to see which one of them wants him the most. And so he's taking his time playing the field, making sure he's not jumping into something too quick. I see Kaders going to Nike because I think Nike transcends skateboarding, transcends sport. It is fashion, it's culture. Curious to hear what your guys' opinions are on this whole situation. I think it's super interesting watching it unfold. One thing that really stands out about Kaders is from a really young age, this kid was killing rail spots. If you watch his video parts, you'll see that he is really good at back 50s down handrails. And back 50s on a rail is a trick that for me is sketchy at best. So today for my trick challenge, I want to try and do 20 back 50s to try and get them locked in, and then see if I can turn that into a back 50, back 180 out. It seems in my head that that would be like a logical trick progression. So hopefully I can channel my inner Kader and try and make this happen. So let's see if I got it. So I just did 10 back 50s. They're feeling a little bit better, honestly. I think that this back 180 is possible. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna get my weight to rotate the 180 when I can barely stand on the back 50, but don't know things till you try. So let's go ahead and give this a few goes and maybe we get a new trick today. Alright guys, well I failed with my trick challenge today. I mean, I halfway did it. I got the back 50-50s unlocked decently alright, but not to the point where I can do back 180s out, which bums me out, but it's a process. Gotta start somewhere. So to finish off this video, I just want to say that I kind of respect Kader for what he's doing with these shoe companies, making them, you know, fight over him. I do think that it's smart to be patient and wait for the right opportunity, and I think that's something we should all do in our lives. We don't have to take necessarily the first opportunity that comes our way, but be patient and stay in your lane. Do what makes you happy and wait for the opportunities to come. That's what Friday is all about. Whatever the thing is that you're thinking about when you have nothing to think about, that's probably the thing that you should do for a living. There's that quote that says, if you get paid to do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. If you just focus your energies into what you're passionate about, you can make every single day a Friday. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time in a couple days. Peace.